Okay, day 17, Osho 21-day course for modern meditators. Day 17, accepting every part of me. Accepting every part of me. Today's program is about the disservice we do to ourselves when we judge our feelings, thoughts, and actions, fragmenting ourselves into many parts, some of which we think as desirable, others we categorize as bad, or in need of improvement. Osho points out that we can accept and integrate all these parts, the good and the bad, the light and the dark, the high and the low. In today's meditation, we'll teach ourselves to see what is in a different way, practicing by looking at outer objects with a different quality and a never-before-seen totality. He loves quotes as much as me. So I went through something, and I was a very dark, suicidal person for a little while. And during that time, I was just super dark. And then when I came out of it, skipping over a lot, I would say, well, that's not me. You know, that's when, and my mom says, no, it's all you, honey. It's all you. And then I took that, and she goes, you don't want to think it, but it is. That was all you. All of it was you. So now you know what you look like when you're dark. And I ended up using that. There was a kid going through a relationship with a girl who was really unstable. She used to steal his keys, and she would try and get him to hit her. It was very, very dysfunctional. And he punched a wall, she would make him so mad and wouldn't give him his keys so that he could leave. And he ended up hitting a wall, and hitting it with his hand. And he's like, it's not me. I said, listen, you're trying to stay in this relationship to try and push yourself to handle what she does to you without getting violent, and you keep staying in the relationship and staying and expecting yourself to be better. But the truth is, she has problems, and you seeing yourself, every human being has a breaking point. Every human being has a breaking point. She pushes you to your breaking point, and then you see how you are. You see what you do. And you keep staying, thinking you're going to get better, and you're going to be able to handle it, but you're just going to keep breaking. She's just going to keep doing, because that's what's fun for her, is to push you to your breaking point. So now you know what you look like at your breaking point, and now you have a choice to make. Do I want to stay in a relationship that keeps pushing me to my breaking point? Because now I know what I look like at that point. So it's not a choice of, let me be better. It's a choice of, do I want to stay in a relationship that pushes me over and over to my breaking point? So now you know what you look like. If you want to stay there, if you like yourself at your breaking point, he's like, no. I said, well, then get out. Okay, Osho's insight. Can you tell me about acceptance, how to learn to accept? I feel a part in me doesn't want to accept. I would like to know who that part of me is that is so stupid. Is there a way to make that part of me clearer to myself? The first thing is to understand what acceptance means. You say, can you tell me about acceptance, how to learn to accept? I feel a part in me that doesn't want to accept. Accept that part also, otherwise you have not understood. A part in you goes on rejecting. Accept that rejecting part also, otherwise you have not understood. Don't try to reject that part, accept it. It is what total acceptance is. You have to also accept the part which rejects. You say, I would like to know who that part in me is that is so stupid. The moment you call it stupid, you have rejected it. Why do you call it stupid? Who are you to call it stupid? It's your part. Why are you dividing yourself into two? You are a whole. All these tricks you have learned about division have to be dropped. You have learned to divide yourself into the godly part and the devilish part, the good and the bad, the high and the low. Drop all divisions. That's what acceptance means. If you have something, you have something. Why call it stupid? Who are you to call it stupid? No, in the very calling it stupid, you have rejected it. You have condemned it. Acceptance means there's no question of condemnation. And whatever is the case, you accept it. Acceptance means there is no question of condemnation. And whatever is the case, you accept it. Suddenly, there comes a transformation in your being. Don't call it stupid. Don't call it names. And don't divide yourself. Because this is how the ego exists. It is the ego that is saying the other part is stupid. The ego is always intelligent, understanding, great, and it goes on rejecting. The ego teaches you to reject the body because the body is material and you are spiritual. It teaches you to reject this and that. All this has been done for centuries. Religious people have been doing it continuously, and they have not reached anywhere. In fact, and if you don't know, he was raised in a very religious family, and that's where his rejection of conditioning started, was when he was a young child. So religion is his go-to. I told my mom outside church one time, she said, don't say that's blasphemous. I said, what's blasphemous? And she said, that means against God. And I went, that's stupid. I said, God made me this way. He thinks I'm hilarious. All right. Religious people have made the whole of humanity schizophrenic. They have completely divided everybody into parts. You have compartments within you. Is this good and this is bad? Love is good and hate is bad. Compassion is good and anger is bad. When I say accept all and drop all the compartments. Become one and everything is good. Anger also has its part to play, and hate is needed too. In fact, whatever you have, everything is needed. Maybe in different arrangement, that's all, but nothing is to be denied or rejected, and don't call anything in yourself stupid. You ask, is there a way to make that part of me clearer to myself? Why? Can't you accept something hidden within yourself? Can't you accept something dark within yourself? You're also like day and night. Something is in the light. Something is in the dark. It has to be so, otherwise you will just be on the surface and you will not have any depth. And like spiritual work and like New Age people, I don't know what to call healers, call the dark part the shadow self. And there's people who do just shadow work. The depth has to be in darkness. If a tree says, I would like to bring my roots to my knowledge, the tree dies because roots exist only in deep darkness, hidden in the earth. There is no need to bring them up. If you bring them up, the tree will die. You need a dark part as much as you need a light part. Don't say stupid to any part of yourself. Don't fight. Allow things. That's what acceptance is. It is let go. You live as if you are completely retired. You live, you do, but you do things naturally, spontaneously. They happen. If you feel like doing, you do. If you don't feel like doing, you don't do. By and by, you fall in line with nature. You become more and more natural. The meditation, look at an object as a whole. Ordinarily, we look at parts and we label those parts, judge them. If we look at a person, for example, we might notice the face first, then the hair or the torso. This person is skinny, that person is fat. The face might strike us as warm and welcoming, angry or cold. The meditation is taken from an ancient text known as the Vijnana Tantra. I'm sure I screwed that up, and is described in detail in Osho's Book of Secrets. I'll show you that book tomorrow. It's huge. It's so thick. I love it. I love it. It's designed to help us step out of our habit of dividing and labeling objects and people, and to experience both ourselves and others in our pure form, which is always whole. The technique. I'm going to have to get a clock. I messed around with my clock yesterday. Distance healing. Look upon a bowl without seeing the sides or the material. The technique suggests a bowl, but really any object will do. The point is to find, oh, I could use that, okay. The neck, I have things, they talk to me all the time. The technique suggests a bowl, but really any object will do. The point is to find the knack of looking with a different quality. Try it. First look at an object, such as a bowl, moving from one fragment to another. Then suddenly look at this object as a whole. Do not divide it. The first thing you'll discover is that when you look at an object as a whole, the eyes have no need to move. And the second part of the instruction is to look without seeing the material. If a bowl is made of wood, don't categorize and label the wood. Just observe the bowl, the object, the form. Do not think about the substance. This reminds me of A Course in Miracles. Okay. Why? Because substance is the material part, form is the spiritual part, and the technique is to help you move from the material to the non-material. The object may be of gold, it may be of silver. Just observe it. A form is just a form. You cannot think about it. If it's made of gold, you can think many things. It is beautiful. Some might want to steal it, or if you need money, you could sell it, and then you could start thinking about the price. So many things are possible. You could try it with any object, and when you start to get the knack, you can even try with a person. Some man or some woman standing there, look, and take the man or woman wholly into your look, totally into it. It will be a weird feeling in the beginning because you're not accustomed to seeing others in this way. Don't think about whether the body is beautiful or not, white or black, man or woman. Do not think. Just look at the form. Forget the substance and just look at the form. Second step. We're going to modify this. Okay, so don't get all tweaky. I'm going to make this easy for all of us to do it this way. Second step. In a few moments, become aware. Go on looking at the form as a whole. Do not allow the eyes any movement. Do not start thinking about the material it is made of or the individual parts. What will happen? You will suddenly become aware of yourself looking at something. You will become aware of yourself. Why? Because for the eyes there is no possibility to move outward. The form has been taken as a whole, so you cannot move to the parts. The material has been dropped. Pure form has been taken in, and there is no possibility of changing from one part to another. You have taken it as a whole. A form is pure form. No thinking about it is possible. My ego's saying. This is my ego's chiming in right this second. Remain with the whole and the form. Suddenly you will become aware of yourself because now the eyes cannot move. They need movement. That is their nature. So your look will move toward you. It will come back. It will return home. And suddenly you will become aware of yourself. This becoming aware of oneself is one of the most ecstatic moments possible. When for the first time you become aware of yourself, it has such beauty and such bliss that you cannot compare it with anything else you have known. Really, for the first time you become yourself. For the first time you know who you are. Your being is revealed in a flash. Quote of the day. Before I do the quote of the day. So when I channel people who've passed away, like one grandmother was somebody's great-great-grandmother, and she was telling me what I was supposed to tell the client, which I did, and then she basically told me what I was doing wrong at the same time with my kids. So she was telling the client what they're doing wrong with their kids, and then she just told me for myself what I'm doing wrong with my kids. And as soon as she told me what I was doing wrong with my kids, I felt like a pang of shame or guilt. And she said, no, that's not why I'm telling you. That's not why I'm telling you what you're doing wrong, is so that you feel bad. And you could tell she loved children, loved the kids, and she loved having little kids and then having grandchildren. She loved having kids around. She loved taking care of them, making cookies. And when I felt that, oh man, I see it now, you know. Oh. She said, no. She says, you're a child too. You're just an old one. So, you know, we're all old children. We're just old children. So we can look at kids and they're so innocent and guiltless, you know. But at some point, it's so random. We choose an age where that person should know better. It's like, and then we use it as a weapon against them, you know. Well, we're really just old children. Programmed, you know. This is right, this is wrong. Conditioned is maybe a better word, conditioned. Quote of the day: trust does not mean that everything will be all right. Trust means everything is already all right. Trust knows no future. Trust knows only the present. The moment you think of the future, it's already distrust. So the ego does, it keeps us, you know, next moment, next moment, next moment, tries to keep us out. And the thing about like meditating and learning how to really love yourself, and it makes you more present. And it makes you like, I have this dog. Well, I have all these dogs, but one of them I was really loving yesterday. And kissing her, and just like, and then she goes, and when you really like love yourself and really like focus and make loving yourself this priority, and you drop into that, your ego, you allow yourself to be more present and to experience more love and a deeper love. But the ego keeps people running. You can love your dog, but not for too long, because you have all these other things you got to do. It keeps you running. Anyway, so come into the space where you are. Oh, I don't know what time it is at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not going to help. I don't want to take you too long. Okay, come into the space where you are. And focus on your tailbone. You'll notice as you keep doing this, as soon as you start, it starts faster and faster for you. Focus on your tailbone, ground to earth, Mother Earth, the center of Mother Earth. Send your love and gratitude to Mother Earth. Exhale, big belly. Sorry, inhale, big belly. And now exhale, push your belly down, grounding. Push your belly down. Good, there you go. Push your belly down, grounding. Breathing in, big belly again. Note the pause at the top, shorter breath, huh? Push down as you exhale. Push down. Good. Nice curve in your spine, shoulders back and down. I'm going to see where they take us with this. Okay. Big belly. Let your belly go. We're not shooting the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Good. Now, bring Mother Earth's love and gratitude for you as a grounded human being. Raising your vibration on the planet that she is as your home. She wants grounded children. She wants grounded, high vibrational humans, and you're doing that. So just feel her love and gratitude for you. And the people throwing tantrums and complaining and bitching all the time, the one thing that I see that they don't have is gratitude. They don't have gratitude. It doesn't matter where they live. It doesn't matter what they have. They don't seem to have gratitude. And they're in tantrum mode. So gratitude and humility is what we were trained, what was trained into us at Healer School in Sedona. Gratitude and humility. I'm so grateful for that, because I see people in a lot of pain that don't understand gratitude and humility. So sometimes that's why the head wants to bow. It's gratitude and humility. And sometimes the third eye wants to be angled up toward heaven. Good. Okay, I see what we're going to do now. Bring your mind up your channel from Mother Earth, the grounded, pure, strong, dense, dark earth. That powerful dark earth grows plants and amazing things. Good. Bring that powerful grounded energy up through your channel. Move it up through your chakra system, through your heart. Good. Grounding up through your chest. Good. Up through your throat. Up through your mind. Grounding all your thoughts. Grounding the thoughts. Just attach grounding energy to your thoughts, every thought in your brain, and let the grounded Mother Earth energy take those thoughts down and ground them. Good. And now move up to the crown chakra at the top of your head where all your meridians come together. Reach up through your crown chakra. Reach light up into heaven, whatever heaven means to you. Send your love and gratitude up to heaven for all the support, all the epiphanies you've ever had. Sending thanks for those, being grateful for the epiphanies, and being open to more spiritual epiphanies. So as you create a path of gratitude for all your spiritual epiphanies, you create a path for more to come to you. So be grateful now for all of those spiritual epiphanies, all that help. If you've ever had one, you know how much you can change in a second, in one moment. An epiphany can change you completely in a moment. Good. Relax eyes, jaw, and shoulders. Heaven knows the right epiphanies so that you can stay in your life and make a change that doesn't. Good, someone's understanding. Now see yourself sitting in the center of the big white spotlight of the highest, holiest source creator energy, or God, prime creator, whatever you call it. Just relax. I am deeply and completely loved, accepted, and supported by Prime Creator, and so it is. See yourself grounded in the center of this big white spotlight. Completely relax eyes, jaw, shoulders. Understand completely that you raising your vibration is enough. That is enough of a contribution to the world. Raising my vibration is enough. Good. It is enough if I just ground myself and raise my vibration towards love 500, joy 540, peace 600. Your prime creator has made it easy for you. Raise my vibration to peace, that's enough. Raise my vibration to love, that is enough. Good. Relax eyes, jaw, and shoulders, smiling face. It's so easy. Nothing to do, only to be. Okay. And see yourself sitting on a mountain, on the top of your Renegade Yogi mountain. Either see a moon or a sun rising in front of you. Good. Take the light in through your third eye, the center of your forehead. Allow the light of the moon or the sun, whatever you see. Good. Allow it to come in through your third eye. I open to receive healing in my highest best. And so it is. I open to receive all healing in my highest best. Good. See that light of that earthly object, that universal heavenly object, heavenly body. See the light of that coming in through your third eye, washing. The light washes and heals. Good. Relax your eyes, jaw, shoulders, and belly. Now, allow your awareness to move back behind your meditating self on top of the mountain. Bring your conscious awareness behind and just look at the form. Just look at the form. Look at the outline of your own body meditating on the mountain. Look at the whole thing. Good. Look at the whole form of your body meditating. Good. See yourself right. See that body, your meat suit meditating right in front of your awareness. Good, right in front of your conscious awareness. See the whole form. Look at the whole form in its entirety. Go on. Speak to the form in front of you. Relax. Good. Good. Speak to the form in front of you. Relax completely. Good. Good. Speak to that form. Relax completely. I love you. Now let's sing to the form the Ho'oponopono. See it in front of you. Tell it, relax your belly. Relax your belly. And we're gonna sing the Ho'oponopono to the form. That's you on the mountain. Good. And if you're new at the Ho'oponopono, it's, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. See the form? Thank you. The whole form. I love you. See the form? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Pause a moment, see the form again. Now you know the song. Bring all your conscious awareness to one single focused point and bring your whole self to that point. Still witnessing your body form, meditating on top of the mountain. Bring your entire conscious awareness. Good. Good. If you look at that form, see any energy cords that form has going out in all directions to other people, and just in love with love, you take all those hoses and plug them into the crown chakra at the top of that physical body. So you'll see all the hoses plugging back in, all the energy coming back to that physical form. Good. It's bringing its energy back to itself. Good. It's bringing its energy and its love back to itself, back to itself. It's creating a closed little ecosystem. And that energy, that dynamic process is healing it. It's bringing its own energy back, healing any issues, and washing away any anxiety and stress. Good. Because that physical form uses energy to fix things outside itself. When it brings its energy back to itself, it means everything must be all right, which means it's trust. It's got trust in its environment when it brings its energy back to itself. It trusts that it doesn't have anything to fix. It trusts that everything is done and it's time for it now to sit, meditate, heal. Good. So bring all the energy back to itself. It's what gives it trust. That's what gives it peace. That's what gives it health. That's what raises that vibration. Good. Keep seeing it. Good. This meat suit that you're allowing to heal itself, this meat suit that you're commanding to heal itself, that you're commanding to bring its own energy back, this meat suit is limited. But your conscious awareness is not. Okay, so you see the separation. Focus on the form again. And we're just going to finish with 5 Ho'oponoponos. You're going to say the Ho'oponopono to that physical structure, that form. Just keep looking at the form in its entirety. See the form in its entirety. See it bringing its own energy back in perfect trust for its environment. Good. See the form, meditating on the mountain. Taking in the light of the celestial object through its third eye. Healing and cleansing its third eye. See it getting calmer, healthier, stronger, higher vibrational. Good. And now we sing to it. Focus on the form. Sing the Ho'oponopono 5 times. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Focus on the form. Thank you, I love you. Now put your hands around the form. Send it all the love in the world. Send it love. Love. Fall in love with this form in its entirety. Good. Fall in love with the entire thing. Any problem it has, you're like, oh, that's nothing. I just love you. So last 2. We'll do 3 more Ho'oponoponos. Good. You don't care. You don't care what this being is trying to hide. You see it all, and you know that it's worth loving. It's fine that you did that. Good. Just see the being in its entirety. And just send it all the love in the whole world. As soon as I stop yawning, I'll start singing. Good. Send all the love to that form. 3 Ho'oponoponos. Ready? I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Relax. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Keep sending love to the form. Good. Keep relaxing. Relax your belly. Good. You are pure consciousness. I am pure consciousness. Good. Relax. There's nothing to do. Only to be. Good. Whenever you're ready, you're going to merge with that form. And you can hug yourself and hold yourself. And please keep the Ho'oponopono in mind today. If you're by yourself and you could sing it, please sing it as often as you can today. Because it is a very healing prayer. It's a Hawaiian healing prayer. God, you are amazing. I love you guys so much. See you, YouTube.